Scorpio, what's up? My name is Dee. Welcome back to another Four Paths Healing Tarot message. I have some cards out here. Meditated on the energy. Um, this is a reading about, first off, this is a beautiful reading. I struggle when I see readers and they have titles like "This is the best reading of your life" or "This changes everything." But I think I understand why they say that, because what I'm looking at on the table, this is a beautiful reading. um, you got a journey. You have to use some discernment about some things, but I think you intuitively know that. But you are on a roll. So if that sounds like something that you're working through, stay on. If you're like, that's not me, girl, today, then hopefully you can check out your moon sign or your rising sign, or just check back in next week. But I'm glad that you're able to pop in and say, hey. For those of you who are staying on with me, you're starting off with the Six of Wands and the Fool. So, I mean, this is just what you are right now, who you are in the journey right now. You've decided to go into possibly a new direction. You decided to take a chance on yourself here with the Fool. And Scorpio, the thing about you is that you're a very wise water sign, because you've experienced quite a bit. You don't mind starting again, closing things down, starting again. It's painful. It gets tiring. But Scorpio, you know that you have this superpower of saying, okay, well, let's just box this up and we'll revisit it, but I can move on. And so here you are doing that thing where you are deciding to trust yourself and to move on, to try something new. And because of it, you are victorious. Now, this is a beautiful, beautiful reading, Scorpio, but it's going to get a little bit wonky because I'm picking up that there may be people around you who you sense that they low key, medium key, or high key do not want to see you do well. And so there's something about you going on this new path. It could be in love, it could be in business, it could be a project that you're working on that you really believe in. Maybe people have said different things about it, this journey in love, journey in business, that has led you to believe that there are some people who don't want to see you do well in whatever it is that you are in pursuit of. But here you are being successful and victorious in their face. Not that that's your goal. That's never, that never should be the goal. I'm just going to keep it real. Never should be the goal to be successful, to make somebody feel a certain way for doubting us, because that is not true fulfillment, right? That is the vibration of lack. We know that. But because you just trusted yourself, you are moving into a place where you're shining, and it's clear and it's obvious. You don't have to say anything about your success. We can all see it. That's usually what this is here to let us know of. This Leo vitality and the sun. The six is Leo energy for me, the Six of Wands. So beautiful work, because it's not easy to keep walking towards something that you believe in if you have people who doubt you. And usually it's the hardest when the people who doubt you are the people that are the closest to you, or who are commonly supposed to be your biggest cheerleader. And I feel like there have been people, or there are people around you who they're supposed to be your biggest cheerleaders, but they probably haven't known how to. Or maybe it could just be that they've been a little bit jealous about what you're doing. Or you come from a background or an experience where you're not supposed to succeed. But here you are. You're doing the thing. You're doing the thing. All right? Beautiful. So I wanted to confirm that energy. High Priestess popped out, as well as the Five of Swords. This Five of Swords and the High Priestess, they're both out here twice. So this lets me know that the overarching energy is that you have to really go within right now. You probably, again, have been trusting someone with your information, and it feels like there has been maybe some sneaky desire to see you fail happening in the background. I'm showing you this card up close because if you look at the Five of Swords, this is kind of like a hidden agenda kind of energy. It's like winning a battle, but maybe how did you win this battle though? What happened in the background so that you could win this battle? It's the Seven of Swords is out here too, and the Five of Swords and the Seven of Swords, they both give this energy of sneakiness. The Seven of Swords really with deceit, but it feels like someone possibly pretending like they're on your side in your face, but they're not. This feels like a two-faced card. If you're following me, two-faced just being in your face, making you feel like they are on your side. They want to see well for you, but in the background hoping that you fail, maybe even sabotaging a little bit so that you could fail and they could look like they've won and being right about what they said. People have this very interesting way of, for example, and this was coming up even before this has been just coming up for different people. But there's this energy of, with people who are limited and going after their dreams for whatever reason, it's easier to see you fail than to get up in their own energy and succeed. So what I'm trying to say here is that if you're wanting to start something, go into business, or you have a new love that you believe in, and maybe the person that you were talking to about your love life, they hate women right now. They hate men right now. They're just in a negative place about love. But if you're showing up in your life with a really beautiful person that's around you and you believe in this love, this person who has a lot of that heartbreak still within them, they are going to possibly use words to make you feel like you're not seeing things correctly because they got it right based off of their lens. And if you are being successful in love, they might try to soft seed poor information, give bad feedback, give bad advice, maybe do some weird stuff in the background so that it can fail, and then they'd be right about their belief about there being no good people in the world. That is so deep and dark. And God, please cover and protect Scorpio. If that's something that you've been working through, I stand with you. And after this reading, I'm going to pray over your energy, but that feels like that has been something happening in the background of your life. You have somebody around you who really does not want to see you do well. And as long as you do well and it helps them in some way. All right. I asked God, angel, spirit. Oh, the thing I need to say. So as you are on this journey and you're being successful doing the wonderful things that you're doing, it's really important right now, and maybe forever, maybe this becomes a practice, to keep information to yourself when you're building. It feels good to share ideas and news. It feels sometimes endorphins release in our body because we're able to share an idea. We feel good about it. But you have some people around you who they don't want to hear that. They want to hear it so that they can be maybe like a monitoring spirit, but they don't want to hear it because they really want to support you to do well or really see you do well, because it would make them have to look in the mirror about their own life. And it's just easier to see you fail. I think I've said enough about that. Something else that's coming out in this position is that if you are wanting something to succeed so badly because you're wanting to show people that you can do it, let go a little bit. You might be holding on a little bit too tight. I have a reversal here of the Hermit Virgo energy and the Four of Pentacles kind of sideways. So that just says, let go and trust that you are divinely protected. Sometimes we know that we have a hater around or somebody who's just trying to make us feel like we're going to fail. And we will really, really want to, all right, I'm going to do this and this and this. I'm going to be maniacal about this and make this come to fruition. That can sabotage you too. That can create some sabotage. So if that's something that you're working through, let go. Trust that you got this, because it's in the cards for you to be successful. And the effort and the energy and the trust and faith, the trusting your intuition. I have the Hierophant out here in a later position, but these are faith forward cards. These are God cards. You're going to be all right. Okay. I asked God, angel, spirit guides to help me understand what's at the root of this for Scorpio. Three of Swords as well as the Empress. So some hard words, harsh words, some heartbreaking information. Five of Pentacles as well as the Three of Pentacles. Some of you may have been going through something challenging with someone who is a earth sign person. And what I'm really picking up is Capricorn. You might have someone around you who is a Capricorn, who might have been the person that you're distrusting of right now as you're building something. It could be someone who's a Taurus right here, but it could just also be that this is heavy in your chart or just the energy of the cards. If it's more about the energy of the cards, this feels like you're working on trying to ground yourself right now, create security and stability. But it's something about a community of people, other people that maybe have not been in your corner the way that you would like for them to be, or the way that you think that they should be. And that's been hard on you and hard for you. So that's kind of at the root of you going on this new journey and saying, forget all of that. I'm going to be successful. I'm determined. And these cards are showing that you will be, as long as you're not doing it just to prove somebody wrong. That's a vibration of lack. You are aware that there are people who want to see you do wrong, do bad. Know that information, but still keep paying attention to your own path, keeping yourself grounded and focused on your goals and spirit and God. Don't do it for them. That's the wrong direction. I asked God, angel, spirit guides for any type of advice that's for Scorpio out here. Two of Pentacles as well as the Page of Cups. You may be getting some loving offers, some random out of nowhere opportunities to do some really cool stuff because of your tenacity and because you are shining right now. You're being seen, you're in the light. So that could be happening. You may have already been getting people who are just hitting you up like, hey, how you doing, big head? How you been? I want to offer this to you, or I want to spend some time with you, or I want to point you in a direction of how to grow that thing that you're working on, and you're trying to balance it. But for the lovers in this space where this heartbreak is because you went through a hard breakup, I got to say that you may be being offered new romance and new relationships. Something about what you're working through right now is calling on you to really take lessons from the past in love, because this is beneath my confirming deck, and that's also you, Scorpio, and really pay attention to signs, red flags. All of that is really important. It feels like you're going through a spiritual test. You've been through a lot. You are knocking at the door of that abundance. It's about to be unlocked for you. And it feels like right now you're being tested to see if you really understand what you needed to understand in your life so that this new prosperity, new chapter, new abundance can happen. I'm seeing in my mind's eye the World card. I'm surprised it's not out here. But you are about to walk into something based on how you trust yourself. What's confirming that for me is that you also have the Hangman out here, another Capricorn card out here. The key to you being on your throne of securing yourself, being successful and sustaining it, is you allowing yourself to see things from a different perspective, letting go of the fight, whoever is jealous or, looking to sabotage, let all of that go. Because right now it's about you building something right now, and you might have to pause for a moment to keep building what it is that you're building. It also could be that some of you have a Capricorn as a mom or a parent figure that you've been sharing information with, and you might want to pause on that for a little while. Keep some things to yourself while you're working through this energy, because you just need space to incubate your goals and your ideas. But beneath this is the Ten of Pentacles. This is all that we want, all that we're working for. Letting go of grief is beneath that, because you're entering into a new chapter. All change feels like loss, even when it's good change. You begin to be clear. Your wishes are fulfilled. New perspectives, things working out in divine timing. And then here we are too with a divine partnership. Okay, so For some of you, you're working to be this person. You're building it. You're looking at things from a new perspective so that you can have the real healthy love that you want. And this is here too to be had. And beneath this wonderful card here is the Ace of Pentacles. I started off by saying that this is a beautiful reading because there's so much potential. There might be someone around you who has been a little bit sneaky. I told you about the Seven of Swords. But all that you're doing right now is healing you. And with this Hierophant here, this says stay the course. Keep your energy clear and clean. No matter what the external stuff is right now, you are on the right track. You are divinely protected. Stay working on your craft and you're going to be all right. Scorpio, after almost 16 minutes, sorry for taking so long. That's what I have for you, Love Cup. I hope that it helps. If you like it here, please subscribe. This channel is gradually growing and I just can't even believe it. Thank you, God. Thank you. If you can't do all of that right now, it's all good. I'm just glad that you popped in to say hey. And I hope I can see you next week in another 4 Paths Healing Tarot message. Take care of yourselves. Bye.